Adesso Adam Fitzgerald, che come vedete è vergognosamente giovane, è uno dei poeti più acclamati dell'ultima generazione americana. Il suo primo libro, The Late Parade, che è uscito nel 2013, ha ricevuto unanimi consensi di critica da parte anche di personalità come Harold Bloom, oltre che dai suoi maestri che erano e sono stati John Ashbery e Mark Strand. Prego.
Thank you so much. It's such a great honor to be here. I'm just going to read 3 short poems. You guys know how to throw a poetry festival. The first one is called The Relay Station, and it's one of the earliest poems I ever wrote. The Relay Station. We sleep in private homes now, forgetting the laundry or whomever's name. Snow comes and blankets, nothing about the outdoors being lonely, except it's the outdoors. The same ones are opened. Piles of ghosted marginalia end up at the end where they belong. A chord or two's tangled, songs drift. Soon, even sooner than that, what's tucked inside isn't dark in the sense of darkness, but resting like the uncle we love's hat. Wide tracks of things we've thought about, cool into a freeze, waiting to be tracked down one day until a lone key is minted. I or someone else hums, tissues are collected, dust settles. Our trust is newly renovated, like faucets, since fate set that way. And today never happening feels no more an imposter than the rest of us, something not to be looked on as anything but what fell between a casualty of sorts, woods or wares as it were. News comes, furniture plays furniture. If what we exchange rumbles in too much quiet, then it means this for you. Afternoon grievances or friends to be arranged, tea steam purring from the kettle almost. And now I'm going to read this very short poem called Cathedral. And often when I read it, a lot of my, people I don't know or my friends have come up to me and said, oh, I really like that poem. And I think, of course, what they're trying to tell me is I should write shorter poems.
Dice che questa è una delle poesie più preferite dai suoi amici che all'interno dei reading gli dicono questa ci è particolarmente piaciuta e lui dice è praticamente la più corta, quindi forse vuol dire che devo rimanere su questa misura.
Cathedral. And this is the first poem in my book.
È la poesia che apre la raccolta Late Parade.
To write about one thing, you must first write about another. To speak of the death of King Charles V, you must first speak of the Ho Chi Minh dynasty. To understand the rotund ministries of, say, moonlight, you must first be blind and understand fencing. As for me, I understand discomfort. It falls in the pinched, early, blue bowl light of dawn. I speak often and only erringly about football, racket clubs, and the general way of the world. You go out for coffee, you come back another person.
Oh, see? What's the next?
You don't have to tell Romans about coffee. All right, and the last poem I'm going to read is a cento, or cento, of, it's called Poem for John Locke, and half of the lines in the poem are from the philosopher, John Locke. The other half are from the TV show character, John Locke, from the show Lost.
Okay. Dice che questa poesia è un centone, per chi non lo sapesse il centone è una poesia costruita da pezzi che vengono presi da altre poesie e il John Locke che viene saccheggiato per costruire questa poesia in realtà è doppio perché un verso viene dal filosofo e l'altro verso viene dal omonimo personaggio protagonista della serie televisiva Lost.
But I'm not going to tell you which ones are which.
Ma non vi dirà quale è quale.
Poem for John Locke. A sound mind in a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state in this world. I was wrong. Yet as people walk all the time in the same spot, a path appears, our very own Adam and Eve. For what worries you masters you. 2 players, 2 sides, 1 light, 1 dark, and everything is nothing but a dream. Reasoning and arguments are of no use. Everyone pays the price. The stream bitter, the fountains poisoned. Our shoes gall and pinch us, causing, yes, some stumble. Trips the others don't want to talk about because it scares them. But we all know it. We all feel it. Every day, every hour rushing by, even if there isn't time. They've attacked us, sabotaged and abducted us, like a reverie where ideas float in our mind without reflection or regard of the understanding whose survival is relative. Thank you so much.